Today I want to talk with you a little bit more about some tips for dealing with anxiety. Now, when I've worked with folks who are dealing with anxiety, one of the things that tends to get people in trouble is that along with anxiety come a host of physical symptoms that can be pretty scary, such as increased heart rate, muscle tension, sweating, your stomach just kind of roiling and being in a knot, and sometimes when it's really bad, feeling like you're having a heart attack. And what I've had happen with folks is that when they start being anxious, you can do what's called perseverate, or that's just a fancy term for really thinking a lot about or like worrying about a specific thing, like a dog chewing on a bone. He just won't let go of that particular issue. One of the biggest ways you can get yourself in trouble with this is by Googling it. Don't get on Google when you're anxious. Let me say that again. Don't Google it. If you think you have symptoms of something and then you go and Google it, well, you're gonna find something that fits what you're feeling, and that's gonna freak you out even more. So please don't do that. If you actually have something going on with you, wait until you've calmed down. If the symptoms persist when you're not feeling anxious and your heart isn't racing and you're not breathing rapidly and you're not sweating and you're not worrying about stuff, then it might be time to go to a doctor. Again, just a suggestion. I am not a medical professional. If you're really concerned about your medical issues, please go and get them checked out. A couple other things. Clearly, when you're anxious, you're tense, your thoughts are racing, your heart is racing, so slowing down is a very good idea. There are some podcasts out there that are a few minutes long that teach deep muscle relaxation, meditation techniques. There's lots of free stuff out there. One Giant Mind is kind of a cool one. There's some other hypnosis or meditation related ones that just teach you how to breathe deeply, how to slow down, and how to relax. And I talk to my clients about this, about simply taking in breath to a count of 3 and then breathing out to a count of 3. If you're really focused on counting your breathing, coming in and coming out, and you're focusing on feeling your diaphragm expand, feeling your lungs expand, feeling the breath coming in, then the breath coming out, and your lungs collapsing back down. The more you focus on that and the sensations of your body breathing in and breathing out and counting those breaths, the less room there is in your brain for the thoughts that you're worrying about. So this is a good idea when you're having a really hard time, feeling overwhelmed, to take those deep breaths and to calm yourself down. Also, if you're being overwhelmed by a situation or tasks that you have to do, it's just kind of the similar thing to how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Well, yuck. Basically, break it down. Take whatever that monumental task is or thing that you have to deal with and say, what do I need to do right now to get something done? And do that task. Then do the next one, then do the next one, and pretty soon you're on your way to getting it completed. Also, in terms of, trying to have a healthier balance in your life, which is really actually not possible, because if you don't do one thing and you do another, then you're not able to do that thing. And if you do this thing, then you can't do the other. So balance is difficult. It's basically intentionally choosing what you want to do over something else. And how you do that is make the time for exercise. You're never going to find time. You have to make the time. Make the time to eat healthy, because we all say, I don't have the time. Well, if you don't have the time to eat healthy, eventually you're gonna have the time because you're gonna get sick. If you don't have the time to exercise or to sleep or take care of yourself physically, you're gonna get sick, and then you're gonna be in bed for a few days with the flu or potentially something worse, and your body is gonna shut down and tell you, we're stopping and we're gonna rest. So take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your emotions. So just another set of tips for you for dealing with anxiety. I hope you find these helpful. These are meant as inspiration and hope and education, not to replace professional counseling. If you do find yourself in need of professional counseling, please reach out to me or a professional like myself. And thank you for watching.